disillusioned state. I was walking home one day, my dead end life was all work and no play. When from the corner of my eye, someone beckoned to me. He said, "Come play the ukulele, you'll see the new way. You'll be filled with love from the skies above. Ukuleles of love, raining from the skies above. Tiny bubbles filled the spaces in my head. I was happy, I was glad that I got out of bed. The music took control of me, I threw away my threads. If you want to join the party, just say yes.
Yes!
You'll be filled with love from the skies above. Ukuleles of love, raining from the skies above. Ukuleles of love, ukuleles of love. Yes, you're here with Midnight Ukulele Disco. What a show, because we have Alex here from the Jack Lords. Wow. This is
Thank you.
incredible to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Some of you who were at the last cabaret will have seen the Jack Lords burst onto the scene at the start of the Extreme Uke set. I didn't know what to expect. They didn't know what to expect, and what a night it was. Hey, it's great to have the Jack Lords at the cabaret, and great to have you on the show.
It's great to be here. Thank you very much for inviting me.
Tell me, first of all, a little bit about the Jack Lords.
Yeah, the Jack Lords really is a group of people that started off with two guys who pretty much grew up together, and they just ended up bringing their friends along with them and learning instruments, their own particular instruments by themselves, really. Not all of us have the musical training that everyone usually have, so we pretty much like learned on our own and figured things out by ourselves.
Now, your promotional material for the Jack Lords, I see it has Aloha Pop on it. Now,
Yes.
this is definitely a special sound, and when I
Yeah.
heard it, I was immediately transported to the islands, or maybe even back a little bit to New Zealand. It's a very open sort of happy sound, maybe, or how would you describe it?
Well, pretty much it all started when Mika, I think Mika and Joel went to Hawaii and discovered that the ukulele has a very distinct and really nice sound and mellow and warm. And we pretty much, he decided to like start incorporating the ukulele to some of the songs that he's been writing and things like that. And pretty much I picked it up from there and started making my own versions of what he's writing.
Great. Now, you were originally not brought into the band as an ukulele performer, right?
No, I was not. I was originally brought into the band as more of a backup singer. I've worked with Mika and Joel for some time now. We were all together in about the late 80s, early 90s, and we kind of like took our own directions and where we want to take our music or how we would like to learn our music and things like that. And they brought me back in about 3 years ago just to do some small projects that they were working on. So pretty much they brought me in as a vocalist. So after that, hearing some of the tunes and needing another hand basically in the band, I pretty much took on. I'm like, okay, I'll see if I can play it, and let's see where it goes to, you know.
It's basically you picked up the ukulele especially for playing in this band.
Yes, I pretty much picked it up just for these guys.
And it seems like you've picked it up well.
Oh, thank you.
We started the show there with a clip of the Jack Lords. I hung out with them down in Soho at the studio, rehearsing for a gig, and it was a wonderful evening. The sort of songs that you're writing, what's the inspiration for those songs?
Well, what actually the process of the song goes where Mika, our lead singer, takes the songs and he starts it off. And once he gets going, he passes it on to Joel, the bass player. And pretty much from there on, he starts making his own arrangements of it. And then slowly but surely, he branches it out to the rest of the band. And everyone gets to put in whatever they would like to, or how they think they would want the song to sound like.
And what's a little bit about your background then? You're originally from the Philippines, right?
Originally from the Philippines. I came here in April of 1984.
And they were those crazy times,
Oh,
right?
yeah. It was pretty crazy in the Philippines during that time. So, pretty much came here with my family. And been here since.
Yeah, and I guess from just looking at the band, it seems like there's a definite sort of island influence there with the
yes.
members of the band,
We,
right?
we try to stay in touch with not only what's happening here in America, but also what's happening in the Philippines. And we try to get in touch with whoever we meet on what's happening in their country. We try to get as worldwide as we can.
We've got another clip now from that recording studio down in Soho, and when we're back, we'll have Alex live here in the studio with a surprise for you all, and for me. This is Midnight Ukulele Disco.
When I was a young boy, I wanted to sail around the world. That's a life for me, living on the sea. Spirit of a sailor, simple navigates the globe. Lost it by a wheel, knowledge no frontier. I remember
Hi, welcome back. Something that I've been working on ukulele, and hopefully the band will pick it up. It's untitled. Hey, how does it sound out there? Can you hear
After the final flight are you away? Weighing the balance of our next escape. All of the plans that we've had have gone awry. When you're discovered, we'll be standing by.
Wow, that was the Jack Lords performing at Bar 169. You make a
Yes.
great sound when you're out playing.
Oh, that was a fun night. That was a fun night, definitely.
So what's up next for the Jack Lords? You guys are playing out again
What's up next? Well, we're making our first movie. No, we're
soon?
not.
What? Oh my, this is late breaking news. Wait a minute.
We are playing this Friday night at 11 p.m. At Kenny's Castaways, and that should be a fun night. And we're also coming back for the Midnight Ukulele Disco.
You're
at the
coming back to the cabaret
We're
on
coming to the
Saturday,
cabaret
10
on
o'clock.
Saturday at 10 o'clock.
Also 11 o'clock at Kenny's
At
Castaways on
11
Friday.
yes, 11 o'clock, Kenny's Castaways. And if you want to see more of us, you can. We actually have a MySpace site also, so it's myspace.com / the Jack Lords.
And you have an album as well.
Yes, I do. It's our first CD, and you can pick it up at cdbaby.com or at iTunes. You can actually get that there and everything. So it's a lot of
fantastic.
fun.
And you
Yeah.
also have a website, thejacklords.com.
Yes, thejacklords.com. Yes, we've been working on that one for.
That's a
some
great
time
name
now.
as well. Who came up with that name?
Oh, gosh, that's a good question.
It came out of nowhere.
It really came out of nowhere. All this Hawaii talk that we've been having from the very beginning, the Jack Lord seems like a very, very interesting name for us to have.
Sticks in your mind as well. You're not
It
going to forget
kinda
that.
does. It kind of does, and it's been so much fun getting recognized as the Jack Lords, and then just to be called one of the Lords is so much fun.
Do check them out. Kenny's Castaways on Friday, the Cabaret on Saturday, or go to CD Baby or iTunes and check out their music there. This is a band to watch. You'll be hearing more of them in the coming years, mark my word. But thanks for coming on the show.
Thank
It's
you
been
for
great
having
having
me
you.
here.
We've got one more clip. This is, I guess, in my mind, it's kind of like your theme song in a way, or at least one of your greatest songs. This is High Winds by the Jack Lords. We'll be back in a week's time here with Midnight Ukulele Disco. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you, Jason.
Good night.
Good night.
Breasts they strap, black sand underfoot. Venus waits beside Luna's dangling lips. Dare you say my name? Words are but a whisper. They'll be far away. No new songs tomorrow. Some scars return.